I'd just like to thank everybody for coming along today. This is our official press conference for our show on the 9th of December. That's happening here at the Hilton Hotel in Gateshead. So tonight, I'd like to thank Phil for coming along today.
This afternoon, you mean? It's not the night yet.
Right, it's getting there. Massive big thank you to Phil for helping me personally over the last few years and jumping on board with us with the promotion side of things to help us out and guide us along the way since he's been doing it for a decade now. The fighters who are boxing on tonight are all here today. So I'd like to introduce them from left to right. On the end here we have Enrico Samba, Sam Wallace, Nathan Cummiskey, Andy Simpson, Ray Simpson, and Matty Stark there at the end there, who's come on board at short notice to jump on this show and try and boost his career as much as we can as well. Even though Matty doesn't train with us, he's still a massive part of this promotion company in the future. Because I like to get the lad. He's a decent lad, works really hard, and I like to try and help him in his career if I possibly can with my lads, you know. So massive thanks for Matt to jump on it.
Thank you.
Basically we're just going to open up to the media, and if they want to ask any questions, just fire them ahead, please.
Question to Matt. From our last press conference, is there anything that's changed? Is there anything that you've had to take into account for this press conference going forward?
Basically just to get with the venue, let the lads have a look around, see what it's all about on the night. So today hopefully pushes them towards that. Obviously to bring Phil into this one as well, because it's a joint promotions between me and Phil and our promotion company. So it's just to get everybody used to seeing everybody.
Well, it's great to see you back. I thought you were retired.
Well, I've come up with Newcastle, haven't I? No, I've known Matty for a few years, and he's a breath of fresh air to me with the boxing. Obviously, he can do this end with Newcastle because it's working with these Geordies, it's hard work, you know. So I'd rather stick with the Matams over my end. So it's a really breath of fresh air, Matty day in the boxing. I'm sure he does well because, like, look at the flashness. Like, I never have these in mind. You know, if you get a cup of tea at my show, you know, you just charge 40 quid for a ticket and that's it, you know. But no, Matty's having a go and he's doing the job properly. I remember this brings back years ago when I first started, I had the press conferences and that, like, but I didn't seem to have the time for them now, like, you know. But I'm chuffed to bits at Matty's Dino and Newcastle. He's got big plans, like. Just see, I hope it works as well. When you start losing a few quid, that's when it hurts, you know what I mean? Because, like I say, it's not cheap to put these shows on, and he's grafted like mad on this show because he's obviously I've been helping him out with keeping them right with officials. He learned after the first show, like, but his boys are all training. He seems to got a kind of set up here, and I'm out with him out help him really, you know what I mean? So it's just Newcastle, that's why, you know, I'm a man. But no, it's good. I know he's got plans for next year as well, and I think North East Boxing's on a high, like, because I've got 3 shows as well this year to come up, and I just think next year it's going to be a big year for boxing next year. Really it is, and it's what the kids want. And just to hopefully they'll get a few promoters where the kids are not having to sell the tickets, because that's a hard job. People didn't realise these kids have got to sell the tickets to get on the ticket show, and it's hard work, you know. And they've got the training and they've got to sell the tickets, because at the end of the day, Matty or myself haven't got the luxury of these TV companies who chuck the big bucks at them, you know. So I'm just looking forward to the show, and it's going to be a good show, and I'm glad that he sold the show out as well, you know. It's music to the promoters' ears when he said show sold out, you know. Just it'll be a good night. The boys are all training well for it, so I'm happy to be working with them.
Just have you got any updates on Marty Ward?
Marty Ward retired about 2 years ago, son.
Tommy Ward.
I have, but I've got updates. There's some news coming out, but like I say, this is about Matty's show, and that show. You talk about outside. We want to talk about it, but the main thing is for it's Matty's boys' this show, not about my boys. And the next show, the time will come for that. But it's all about these boys at the top table. We'll talk about the other boxers, blah, blah, after the press conference, you know.
Yeah, of course, I've got a It looks like you've lost about 10 stone, but what's the secret?
Yeah, just getting in the gym every morning, training and eating correctly. No alcohol, living a clean lifestyle, and the weight's just coming off steady. Down to 15.2 now, so hopefully for my second fight I'll make cruiser comfortably under 91 kilo.
You feeling good?
Yeah, feeling fit, strong, fast. Thank you.
I need to speak to him after this, like to see how to lose a bit weight.
Tips.
I think that's you, Manny. Obviously, with all the COVID stuff that's been going on, I think a couple of lads have been ready for quite some time now. Have been forced that. How are you in the box? How do you think mentally you can handle that? Will they be all right on the night?
I think they will. Obviously, you know yourself, like when you've been run my gym, it's quite a positive gym. There's no negativity there, so the lads I'm working with 100% commit, listen to it, take on board what we're trying to coach them. They've got trust in me. And unfortunately, things like that are out of our hands, so there's not much we can do with that. But what I can say is every one of them has kept faith, kept the training going along brilliantly, listening to the coaches, implementing stuff that we've been working on, and then we've been gone away to spar. They've been practicing this, what we've been working on, and it's working. So the trust's there, 100%. Like I say, I can only show the fighters what to do. They haven't got to actually do it, and every one of them are doing it well and beyond what I expect for this time of them. I mean, to say they haven't even made a pro debuts yet, and like some of the spawn that they've done, we're a lot more experienced fighters, and fighters that are fighting for world titles soon as well, and they've done more than hold on with these kids. So they're in positive places, they feel happy, and I'm always there at the end of the phone, regardless whether I want to speak with boxing or not, and all that. So they've been really positive. They've helped me as well. So.
Question for all the boxers up there at the top table. Just how much of a help is it having other lads in a very similar position that Max just mentioned? So like maybe your debuts in the early stages of your career, how much does that spur you on in the gym?
Matt, do you want to answer that, Matt?
I think it helps, but at the same time, you've just got to be ready to jump in the ring no matter what, They're all a good bunch of lads. I spar with a few of them, and there's a lot of positivity, but we're fighters at the end of the day. We've just got to get in there, do the business. Everyone up here is focused 100%, and yeah, we're all expecting big things.
Do you want to answer that, mate?
Yeah, so got a bunch of good lads in the gym, all doing tech sparring and working with each other every day, and we're all in the same boat, all got with debuts coming up, so it's been a great help.
Yes.
It's good to start all of our paths on the same night. Well, most of us, and anyway, it'd be good. Sparring with each other, helping each other out. It's nice to be on the same night as each other, all of us, especially my brother and Al. That's another little added bit to it.
Like the lads have said, we'll all bounce off each other in the gym, and yeah, we're all somewhat at the start of our careers, so it's good to all be in a similar place, and I can speak on behalf of all the lads. We're all chomping at the bit to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a long time coming for everyone, really. Obviously with the COVID situation and stuff like that, but it's a feel-good place, so yeah, everyone's ready to go.
I suppose like what everyone said, iron sharpens iron, so we're all in a great boat together, working hard, and we're going to make a great show.
A question for Matt, but also spread across the rest of the guys as well. But when boxers are turning over, there's a lot of excitement, anticipation for the first couple of fights, and then it sometimes become a hard slog after that because you've got to keep selling the tickets. You've got to keep selling tickets when people in your region, in your local area, are also selling tickets, so there's a bit of competition there as well. With the way this has been started together, with the support that Matt's got, obviously with Phil as well, in terms of beginning your journey, where the same challenges might not quite be the same. Because the sponsors that are on board to be coming on board for next year, what sort of expectations have you got where you can fully focus mainly on the boxing rather than having to sell tickets on the day before you fight and things like that, where you just focus on your training 100% and just on yourself? But in terms of, like you say, for yourself, Matt, in terms of what difference will that play for the fighters?
Well, especially on like our show, it's going to be small hall for the next 2 years, and we'll sell them out every single show. And the fighters haven't got to really worry with selling tickets. They're not in here to make a short book quick. They're in here for the longevity. Every one of these lads on this stage tonight are here because they actually want to do something in the sport and actually have got ambitions to win stuff. And them are quite willing to make a few sacrifices along the way. And if any of them can sell tickets and it's better on a ticket deal, they'll come and see me about that. But ticket deals, like for us at our end, there's nothing. There's a ticket deal on our shows. It's like that's what you're getting paid, and that's it. And all lads, all now that's from the start. And obviously, people who me and the rest of the promotion company know really well. They've got their own businesses and things like that. We've been lucky that they've come in and helped out, and they'll be helping out in the future as well.
And it's massive. I mean, obviously, in terms of, obviously, Phil will tell you, in terms of the local shows, putting the shows on are so challenging. So challenging, like you say, when you've got all the expenses, which obviously Phil's helping you with in terms of navigating that. But in terms of being able to do that from the start with all the guys, it's such a bonus for them. It is, and I dare say like the lads that sell tickets anyway, because they're quite popular lads, you know. So if we can add to that, on top of that, it's only going to benefit these lads, because regardless if they're on a ticket deal or not, they'll still get a wage off us.
To the fighters, that must be such a removal of pressure. How does that feel to you boys? That's anyone.
Feels like a weight off, to be honest. Like I'm boxing on Saturday and selling tickets for that. It's you know, you're chasing people for money and whatever. I'm sure all boxers know the dance with that one. It makes us feel like I'm working on my sales job that I left to become a boxer. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, it'd be a relief to just know that all I've got to do is do my job and train and be prepared for the day. So it certainly takes the weight off.
I've got a question for Matt Stark. We've got a mutual friend, James Wadden.
Yes.
For the people who don't know, could you explain what's it like coming from a small hall show with the white collar to the pros? For the people who don't know, could you maybe explain what the process is like and how do you feel about it?
I suppose it's been a big transition. Certainly the quality of opponent, you know, changes dramatically. But the way I look at it, I've always trained like a professional myself. So in that regard, I don't see it as that big of a step up. But certainly, you know, the small hall shows, you get a good atmosphere and stuff, but we're expecting that on both of these shows as well, you know, because I'm boxing on the 3rd on Phil's show, and then I'm boxing on Matty's show as well. Both, like to say thank you to both of them for having me on the shows. So yeah, you know.
And that's your plan, just to fight this many times through the year, this plan?
Yeah, I'll get these 2 shows out the way. Not looking past, you know, not looking into New Year, you know, too much just yet. But who knows what can happen next year, you know. Maybe it's area title if it becomes available. Just got to get the win though. Got to get the win on both shows. Got to look good, you know. Got to show my boxing skill. Show everyone who's watching, you know, what I'm about. You only get one shot at this, so I want to make some noise, you know. I want to give it everything.
So Matt, as a boxing coach, how much of a benefit is the promotion side as well? How do you able to have that control over who you boys are fighting and when they're getting out?
It's absolutely massive to guide the careers the best I possibly can, because when you're just coaching somebody, you're depending on everybody else to do their work and get your lads out, so it can be tough. But in respect, in the past, that's why I work so well with Phil, because Phil's really helped me massively when I was just a coach starting out, to get the lads on his shows all the time for us, and that helped us down the road with the lads as well. So like for me, Phil is was a breath of fresh air for us then, and he still is now. You know, so that's his only downfall, you know.
Matty, I'm interested now that you've got your own promotion company up and running, and you have that sort of control over your fighters. Where do you stand on possibly taking some of them on the road? Is that something you want to do, or do you want to keep it local to start off with? Where's your thoughts on that?
Well, for the next 12 months, I want to keep them at home, get like the feel away in. But if the right opportunities come on the road, we'll take them as well. There's not a lad up here who hasn't got any ambitions, and to push on in the career, you might have to take a fight on the road, and all these lads up here are willing to do that. Them got belief in themselves as well, and like a lot of these lads have had a decent amateur career as well, so they know what the game's all about. So there'll be no risks as a fight. I think at the right time comes along, we'll take it.
Question for Matt. At what point do you say enough is enough for the pros coming in? So you've got all the guys up here now. Is there such thing as having too many pros in the gym?
It's all about the infrastructure behind that. So it's like the lads who are helping in the gym, like the other coaches. There's 4 other pro coaches now in the gym as well. The promotion side of things, there's 4 working on that. We couldn't have done it without each other. I couldn't have done it all on my own, especially with the coaching side of things. So hence why I approached the other 3 lads who I can trust 100%. That's come on board, and they absolutely did a cracking job. Today, I didn't have much input for this side of things today, but the other lads did, and that's the way it's going to run from now on. If I'm busy training the lads in the gym, I can't be tight to doing everything else. So the balance is good there, you know.
And it's great to see Phil back, and what's it like having Phil as kind of a mentor going into 22, 23?
No, it's great. From the very first day I met Phil, we got on really well. And the thing I like with Phil is he's straight as a die, and he just says it how it is. And that's the way I like to work with people. I don't like people that like come up and promise you this, that and the other, and then it never materialises. And while now it's a tough game that win, but there's a lot of people in their game that are like that. And they just want to cut corners too short. Well, we're in it for the longevity, so it's we're not going to be cutting any corners or anything. So, but Phil's been great over the years. He has helped us with every single fight I've had, so I can't really complain about anything he's done for us, you know.
Before the lockdown period, we had a chat to you saying that you always toyed with the idea of walking away from it all. But with the amount of shows that you've got coming up now,
I'm walking away every time I get the costs, but I still come back.
what's the new motivation now then?
No, but I'd a bit health problems and that, and then I did pat in, and then I went to the show, and I just seen I got the booze back, so I kind of pat in now. I've got that many young ones, I'll be letting them all down. So when Matty's ready to tap me mantle, I'll move them all to him. So I'm still taking away at it. So I've just got that many boxes. I didn't want to let them down. That's all, you know. But if I didn't have my own business, I would have definitely patted in, because I would have ended up skinned. So where my business partners, he's like golfing and flying, golfing. My hobby's boxing. So I've stuck with it. I've seen them come and gone, but I'm still a last man standing. But hopefully Matty takes me mantle now when I'm ready to retire. Well, totally, yeah, my beaten, yeah.
And Matt, how do you find the whole process of going to the show?
Nowadays, I've been in the game a long time, but people didn't realise that. Because I'm probably one of the quiet people. I just behind the scenes, I just put on, and it's nothing I haven't seen before. And now the game inside out, and people, it's people who think they know the game inside that haven't been in the game long enough to do that. So it's eye-opening, don't get us wrong, but I knew that when I went into it, hence why I've got a team round us that I felt confident and I could trust and got into it wholeheartedly, and that was the next step realistically for the gym to take.
When will you make that announcement on your next show?
Well, I can make an announcement today. We're going to go on the 26th of February next year. We're already working on that show already. We've got the venue booked. We've got things in place. We've spoken to other potential sponsors for that as well. So there's a few sponsors already on board for that one as well. So that'll be like we're never just working on December show. To us now, like that's done. Just waiting for fight night to happen. So we're moving on to the 26th of February. And the beauty with that is there's 4 we're, so we're already working on my May show as well. So we never stop. We never stop.
And to just clarify, this show is now sold out of normal tickets, right?
No more. No.
Oh, yeah.
Realistically, we could have sold this show out 3 or 4 times over. The demand was unbelievable. I've never known demand like it. So hence why the 26th of February is looking quite promising.
It'll be a bigger one. Bigger
it is a bigger venue. It's not massively bigger, but once again, the sponsorship deals could be put in place to secure the downfall footfall coming through the door. So.
And again, one thing that I want to get from yourself, Matt, and even more so recently, is it's the team ethic. It's obviously you've got the front man of this promotion, but you've obviously got a team behind you, which it couldn't be done without that. You obviously work with Bill. It's one thing with Dorky's Fox has always been, there's been a few rivalries in there, hasn't there, over the years?
Matty's done the show himself. He's done an excellent job. I've just been making phone calls and helping them out and keep them who's who. I'm not taking any credit at all for the show at all. It's Matty's show. It's Matty's big day, not my big day. I'm just the name. I've just helped him. Him and his boys have sold this show out. Like, I haven't done anything really. I've made a few phone calls and give me a bit of advice. The owner, the manager is a good mate of mine. So I'm just obviously. When you're starting out, the cost wise is horrendous, and he's looking at sponsors. And I just don't want him, people taking the piddle on his first show, which is clever enough as it is. So I'm just cost wise, I'm Mr. Hungry Jack for the cost wise. I screw them down. I want him to be Mr. Hungry Guys because this will cost a few bob, you know. And he said, but the boys who's working for him have done a great job, you know, and it's great for his boys because I'm fortunate enough in Sunderland. I've been doing it since 2008. I haven't any sponsors. I think I get one sponsor for the Stadium of Light. He's lucky. I wish I could get sponsors there, but over in Sunderland we're all poor, you know, not like Newcastle, you know. I've got the richest football club in the world, you know. We all skinned, you know what I mean? You know, me now will have to go and shop after we've been here, you know. So we're all skinned. No, they're doing a great job, mate. They're doing a great job, and I've done nothing, just a few phone calls. Oh, they are, right, like you see on the phone, it is. They've done a great job, you know, the 4 of them have done a great job. He's got all the lads singing from the same hymn sheet, you know, like I get all the Chummy and he gets all the good guys, you know, so he's doing an excellent job anyway. He doesn't really need me, he's done it himself, really.
I don't know if many of us were on the scene at the time when I had the Black Flash promotion show at the race course. Realistically, like me and Keith at the time, we organised the Newcastle end of that. So everybody's seen how good that show was and how smooth that run. And the compliments I got after that show was absolutely tremendous as well, you know. So it's like it's nothing new. We've been putting like shows on for years, amateur shows and things like that. So there isn't any difference to organising it. Obviously, just the cost, like Phil says, is massively different. That's all.
When are you hoping to announce all the opponents?
soon as we get them.
The opponents I've got a show Saturday, and the boy was still not match. So the opponents, you know, you cannot see who they're fighting because Mick will start matching them next couple of weeks.
Aye.
You know, but you know, you boxing yourself, you've shows to pull out. Like he was matched on our show and his lad got stopped, so he cannot really announce opponents till a few weeks, matter, you know, before the show, because they change all the time.
This is a question for all the boxers. For the people who don't know, when does the training taper off and maybe all the different levels of the game? But I think it'd be interesting to hear, when does the training start to taper off? Or are you still going full steam ahead? But so what's the story? Anyone first? Enrico?
Yeah, it's still full steam ahead.
Still full steam ahead,
Yeah, just keep working right up until the date, and then just take a few days to kind of reset, and we're ready to go.
Same as Rico, really. Just keep everything ticking along, and till the 9th.
I just do what the boss tells me. So it's whenever Matty says, really, take a day off, or you warm up, you warm down, or whatever. Just listen to orders. But generally speaking, for people who wouldn't know, it's the last week you begin to taper down, and all the hard graft's done before that. It's just about keeping the mind and the body sharp then. But yeah, just listen to Matt.
Brilliant, thanks a lot. Andy?
Yeah, we'll push for the next 3 weeks. Get the weight down, and the last week just ease down. Probably 2 days before the fight or something. Not doing much at all, just relaxing, recuperate energy back up for the night.
Yeah, it's full steam ahead at the moment, training twice a day. Like you say, a week before the fight, you start slowing it down a bit. You're still training hard. Maybe the day before or 2 days before the fight, you just break a sweat in the gym and a bit shadow boxing. But you also got to listen to your body. If your body's telling you need a rest day, then rest, and then.
I am training every day, flat out. I might be fighting at heavyweight at this rate, like if I kind get the weight off. But no, only joking. Just in the gym every day, and again, listen to your body. If I need a rest, I'll have a rest. I've sparred heavy in the last couple of weeks, and I needed to take a couple of days off Thursday and Friday. I trained yesterday, trained today already. So until that last week, that's when I'll really taper off, you know.
Was all that training, who's the most competitive in the gym?
Matty.
I probably read. No, every one of them's competitive. So, there's been some kind of little wars there, but technical wars as well. So, but every one of these fighters are more than capable, as everybody will see on the 9th of December, you know, and hopefully they'll see Nathan Root next week before that. So, they'll see how capable these lads are, you know.
Question for all the fighters, double barrel question really. In terms of, so for your fans out there, and for your future fans, who will be able to watch you back on YouTube and will make along, what are you planning to bring on December the 9th? And what are your plans moving forward in boxing after that? We'll start with Rico.
Well, it's simple. December 9th, come in, do the business. But for the future, it's just goals. You know, taking over step by step from northern areas to British, English. So we're trying to take it all for Joe's Gym, bring all the titles back up north.
Not as exciting as Rico's. Take each fight as it come, basically. I don't want to. I'll get named the librarian in the gym, so I'll be the boring one. It's going to take each fight as it comes, basically, and that'll be it. Hopefully some excitement for you on the 9th, and then we'll take it from there.
December the 9th, bring one of them, and just see what happens. It's I'm just going to be me, do me thing. We've all got different styles, so you're probably going to see a mix of different boxing abilities and stuff. But yeah, it's going to be fun, so don't miss it.
just gonna go and do what I do, go in there and box. Not looking on to about what I'm going to do in the future. I'm just going to go in there and box, and then look forward to getting the next fight announced after that.
Yeah, like you say, just get out there and do the business and get that first win out the way there, and then just go from there, process from there.
Well, this is the entertainment business, so I want to entertain, you know. I come out with me wool-fed mask, try and make some noise, you know. You love it or you hate it. So, yeah, just try and make as much noise as possible, you know. But focus on the win. It's all about getting those wins.
This is a question for Matt. Where does the wolf motif come from? Inspiration? Where does that come from?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, right.
Aye. I got a bit obsessed with it, and even changed my name to Stark. So, King in the North, that's my nickname, so remember that, you know. We'll see what happens.
Question for Matthew, or the guys, you can see they're all in good spirits. A lot of the time when you get guys turning over, it's the tried and tested sort of answer when you're coming through. You can just see that the guys are happy. The guys are relaxed. Why is that? Is there anything that you do in the gym in terms of the camaraderie, the atmosphere?
Maybe it's because I'm happy. So if I'm happy, they must be doing something great. Generally, every one of them are positive as anything. They bounce off each other. It's like everybody in life. We all have down days, up days. But this is something that they really want to do with their careers, is push it on as a professional fighter. And every one of them's got aspirations. So if you can't enjoy a job that you love doing, don't be in that job. And every one of these lads love what they do. There's never any complaints up them or spar anybody. You know, like there's no pollutes. I'm sparring him today. I've seen it all happen in the past with fighters. These lads couldn't care less. It's all about learning for them until they get to their levels. So, not every one of them's happy in what they're doing. We try and make it as the friendliest gym we can for people coming in. Not just the lads at here. You know, we've got like quite a few other boxers in the gym and lasses in the gym who just feel exactly the same. So it breeds a good environment.
Keeps you coming back as well.
If you're going to say happy 60th birthday, mate, because it's his 60th birthday today.
Oh, yeah, it's Phil's birthday.
Happy birthday, Phil.
You see, you got a new shirt.
Drinks on, Phil.
What's he work? What's he swelling his hands about like that? Or is he going flying?
Has anybody got any more questions?
Quick question for Andy and Ray. How does it feel like being like having your debut, like as your brothers together? Like, do you feel more comfortable together, like train together?
Yeah, well, it's just an extra plus, isn't it? Boxing on making your debut on the same show. I mean, we've boxed on the same show before in the amateurs. It was really exciting. We haven't decided who's boxing first, actually, so it'll be exciting to watch him fight, or he's watching me fight, and then vice versa.
The last time we fought was West Denton Social Club.
Yeah.
Years ago, both got Boxer of the Night awards and all, so be nice to do it again, eh?
Yeah, brilliant.
Do you know the last brothers to box on a pro show together were in the northeast on a pro show? Boards, aye.
Final one for Matt. Obviously, it's like you're starting with this, and it's quite a big statement to be starting with this. What are your plans for the next few years?
As a promotional company, the plans are obviously over the next 2 years is to be a success on the shows that we've got booked in and putting on, and then hopefully if them shows run successfully, I have no doubt whatsoever these lads will be running along successfully alongside that, and then obviously we want to step to the next level then. So then we will be looking to get the bigger shows, hopefully attract TV companies, things like that, to come along and start working with as well. But to start off with, we've got to do it right from now. So we've got a product there that we can take along to any commercial TV company and just say, look, this is what we're all about. You know, give it a chance. Come along to our shows, see what we're about. You know, these lads deserve as much chance as any GB fighter. They've put their graft in just as much as any of them. So why should them get all the headlines and fight on all these big shows straight away? They've all got to start somewhere. You know, and all these lads have boxed most of them anyway in the amateur game. So just because they haven't boxed for a GB squad doesn't mean to say they're any less of a fighter. That's it. Right. Thanks everybody. Thanks for coming along. Thank you.
Well done there, Matty, sir. Well done, sir. Well done, boys.
Cheers, Phil.
Matt's Bill Falkner.
Cheers.
Relaxed there.
And relax.